Hello and welcome! Today I thought I was gonna try something new called Card Stash Saturday, and since it's Saturday today I am hoping to be able to upload and create a video so to speak on one day and upload it. So it's gonna be the same day, so it's nothing that is pre-recorded. And I didn't know exactly how I was supposed to do this, so I'm trying to have a voice part, and then I'm gonna speed you up and do a voiceover on the rest of the things. But I'm starting off here by Felicia. Could you please be quiet? My 1-year-old daughter is actually playing with my Spectrum Noir markers in the background. I'm sorry about that. She will probably be here the whole time, so yeah, we'll see how we do. So I didn't know exactly how I was supposed to be laying this up, so I decided to show you a couple of products and make you be part of my journey. As you know, I haven't been a card maker for that long, maybe 3 years, and I have gathered a lot of stuff that I think beginners should have and so on, but I also have been buying a lot of stamps and stuff that I don't use that often. So I thought I was going to show you a couple of long form products that I have that I absolutely love, but that I have used maybe on 5 or 6 cards, and then I have put them away in my stash, and there they have been, getting no sunshine or anything. So I thought I was going to show you the stamp sets that I got out, and I'm gonna pick one and then I'm gonna create a card with it, and you will see the end product. And I also will mention that I am going to do a technique on the card, so it's not just gonna be me coloring something. You will see actually a fun card idea. So for today's card I'm doing a waterfall card, so you will see here that I pre-cut a couple of squares and stuff that we need for that one, and that is also gonna be the color scheme on this one. And I also want to mention that I am using this pattern paper from Pink Paisley called Salavi for the color scheme. So here are the 4 stamp sets that I chose between. I used this white piece to be my guide, to see that the images I was thinking about using fitted inside of this piece. This is a piece of Nina Solar White 110 pound cardstock, I believe. And that is the part where we're going to do our coloring. And this measures it's 1 7/8 of an inch, I believe. I'm sorry, the measurements are not my strongest side, but I can list it. I have listed it up here so you can see how big this piece was. And this is gonna be a part of that waterfall that you saw in the pictures in the beginning. So it's important that it's a square, so it doesn't have another shape, because then the mechanism will not work. So I'm just going around all of these 4 pieces, creating some cute scenes. And I was, when I did this, I was thinking children's book, and I wanted it to have a story. And I don't know if it actually comes through like that, but that was the original plan anyway. So I just had fun playing with this stamp set that I absolutely adore, but I haven't used it, and I'm so sorry about that if that freaked you out. That was my baby daughter, he's not my husband, but he's the father of my child, and he was playing with her, and he was coming over here and put the baby underneath the camera, and she grabbed the camera. So I'm sorry about that. I hope nobody gets scared about that little baby flying in here. And yeah, so I'm just going around all of these, just trying to make cute small scenes here, and then I'm gonna color them all in off screen, so you will see how they turn out in a minute here. So now I have color them all in. And now I'm gonna adhere them to this bigger pink piece, and these are squares and they measure 2 by 2 inch. And I really like these small scenes, how they turned out, really cute. And here is the mechanism part, and you can see up how big it is. And now I'm gonna do some scoring. I'm scoring at 2, 2 and 3/4 and 3 1/2 and 4 1/4. So, and then I'm gonna crease those lines so that we get a good mechanism going here. So I'm just making sure that that runs freely. And then we're gonna keep stamping on this piece, because this is the piece we're gonna have to be a pull tab, and then the like sentiment of this card is gonna come out, and it's gonna say thank you very much. And I did some stamp surgery, I cannot speak, with that stamp, and I just carefully cut it apart, and that it's no like harming doing that. I can use it the way it was intended if I wanted to in the future, just lining those two stamps up. So here I'm trying out different options of how I want to finish this pull tab, and I decided to go with some more flowers. And you will see here in a second how I'm inking that up with that same Melon Font ink, and then coloring it in with my Spectrum Noir markers. And I'm just doing some fast coloring here. I am no expert at coloring at all, but I just like to color, and I like the way these turned out. I just have a light source that I don't care about. So I'm just coloring them in how I want them and how I think they would look pretty. So here I took some silver mirror cardstock and one of the pattern papers from that Salavi collection that I showed you in the beginning, and I'm adhering it down to our card base. This is a top folded A2 sized card base, and on this card base I'm just gonna measure out the middle section, and then I'm gonna punch with my 1-inch punch here, so I can have a pull tab in this. And I'm just gonna use a marker here to make sure that I am punching this out at the right spot. And now the fun part comes, where we're gonna assemble this piece, and I'm adhering this with some liquid, the first part, and then we're just gonna use some strong score tape at the top of the other ones. And here it's really important that you have figured out in which order these pictures are gonna come. So I started off by laying them out on the side of the pull tab, just to know exactly how I wanted this to be. And then I'm gonna adhere that score part to the top of all the images, and then I'm gonna adhere it to the top where the crease is. And you will see here in a second how it turns out, and they are like wobbling around. And this part is really important. I have some score tape in the ends of this tab, and on top of it I have put it down with some more score tape on the front here, and you will see how it looks. I will show you from the side in a minute. I just adhere that mechanism on top and then on the sides on that pull tab. I think you understand how I mean. So it's no like it's no science here. And I just went over all the images with some Wink of Stella just to get it some shimmer. And then I'm taking a punch here and just making a little hole so I have something to pull this tab with. And of course I threaded my thread the wrong way. And here in a second you will see how it turned out. We are finished with our card, and I hope you like this project. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, and you can always subscribe to my channel here on YouTube if you want to see more projects like this. And please give me a comment down below if you like this card stash Saturday, and if you want me to do more of these. Until next time, have a great day. Bye!